Hey, good day to you. This is Todd. I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word. I'm just out here at a job site, and I thought I'd take a little break and record this episode here for you. Camera might be a little shaky because this end of the home is a little shaky. It's a home that we're working on that was flooded and had a lot of water damage to it. And so basically, you can see here we've taken paneling off, and we're going to be taking insulation off. Ceiling will be coming out, and then also the floor will be taken out too. So I'm recording this while we still have a floor here that's is holding us up, but there might be times where it's shaky just because the floor is kind of weak. And I thought I'd record here because what's happened in this house is it's gotten so much damage that we're going to be pretty much at this end of the house taking everything out. That the only thing left will be maybe some electric here and some pipes and the studs. That's about it. It's the house is pretty decimated, and that's what happened with Gideon. He decimated that army, and it was all, we talked about it in the last episode. It was all because of God, and God did everything with that, and decimated that army. And they were way outnumbered, but it was God that provided the victory. So we're going to continue on today in chapter 8 of Judges, verses 1 through 3. Okay, 3 verses, and this is where Gideon is pursuing the enemies that had gotten away. Okay, and so it's Judges 8 verses 1 through 3. It says this: Now the Ephraimites asked Gideon, "Why have you treated us like this? Why didn't you call us when you went to fight against Midian?" And they challenged him vigorously. But he answered them, "What have I accomplished compared to you? Aren't the gleanings of Ephraim's grapes better than the full grape harvest of Abiezer? God gave Oreb and Zeb, the Midianite leaders, into your hands. What was I able to do compared to you?" At this, their resentment against him subsided. Now, if you remember in the last time we had talked, Gideon was had his very, very small army, and then he was in pursuit of these two kings, and the two kings were Oreb and Zeb. Right before that, he says to the guys of Ephraim, he says, "Hey, come out and help us pursue it." So the guys of Ephraim were not involved in the battle. They were just involved at the end where they were pursuing some of the enemy that got away. And Gideon asked them to come out and help pursue. He didn't ask them to fight in the army. You remember God kept scaling it down, scaling it down, scaling it down till like there was hardly any guys left. And so when this is at the end of that, when they're out chasing these guys, and the Ephraimites got those two kings, okay, and did that. But now they come back and they're mad and they're like, "Oh, why didn't you let us fight?" But I want you to see here that Gideon is being a diplomat rather than getting in a big fight with him. He says some kind things to him and says, "You guys got the kings. How much greater is that?" And so just a reminder of us today, sometimes you can ease the tension just by saying some kind words and things rather than, get into a big fight over something. Being diplomatic about something can go a long way, okay? In our business, if I say, "I'm sorry, I made a mistake," that eases the tension right there. That's a huge thing, okay? And so when that happens, the enemy can't really say anything. The person that's coming against you can't really say anything because you're like, "I'm sorry, I made a mistake," So anyway, diplomacy. That's kind of the lesson today. Watch what you say, and you can ease a lot of tension by that. All right, thanks for watching. I'm just a regular dude walking the Word. I'll see you tomorrow as we continue jumping into Judges. We'll see you then. Lord's blessing to you.